迷い込むのは背徳の理想郷。夢もうつつも全ては歌方に消えてゆく。フェイトグランドオーダーエピックオブレムネントアガルタの女。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order. So just a bit of an announcement. Don't expect much more random Saint Court summons. Anyone who's following my life knows that I recently got into a car accident. I'm fine, but sore. Boy, I'm gonna need that money for a new car. So yeah, let's put this aside for now. You know, we'll work with what we got. I apologize if you want me to have characters that I don't have. Just is what it is. All right, so let's head on off to El Dorado, where we got done diddled in a way that I totally saw coming. Anyways, the King of Slaves. So we have a Rider and a Berserker. Well, let's get a... Now, I'm 95% sure I know who that Berserker is. So let's get ourselves a single target you. Let's also then go with... Okay, where's my kill Berserker? So, instead of you guys, let's switch you off for... Okay, so if it's Rider, then I need Assassins. You know, then let's just go Team Kill Assassin. Sorry, Team Kill Rider. That would have been bad. I'm going to replace you with Chu. And I'm going to replace you with... You're not a one here, so that's okay. We're going to go down to the bottom with you. Okay. Let's get like you and you and you, so that this will be... I will put you there. Now, I'm going to give you guys actual good things, because I want you to, you know, fight well. Let me see here. Quicken Buster, 20 so that's when you enter for the first time. I need something that's more sustained. Those are good for grinding, not so good for just being a part of this. Art card. Okay, what is yours? You're kind of balanced, so... This is a general good one. Mash, let's get you to also be... Put that on. You in the back can get that, and you can just get that. Nice to have. Don't expect to get to you, but we'll see. Okay. Right. Alright, well, let's give this a go. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Columbus and Megalos, right? King of Slaves, huh? I'm very happy that this is really, really seemingly not... Oh my god, that face. As long as you don't give up, dreams do come true. I'm living proof of that. Take a look around. We're standing in a temple of gold. I've dreamed of a place like this ever since I read about Zipang and the travels of Marco Polo. I really shouldn't trust old men with amnesia. Yeah, this is the second time in a row. Foo-foo. He was a wonderful leader for the resistance. He always knew what to say, and his allies looked up to him in every way. And yet there was always something nagging at me, making me wonder if we could really trust him. And then I learned he was Christopher Columbus, and then I really knew not to trust him. Not knowing his true name was certainly part of it, but even then it felt like something deeper. Now I know what it was, a fundamental difference in values. I'm sorry, I might have been able to prevent this whole situation if only I trusted my misgivings. You have nothing to apologize for, Mash. Nobody should go around sowing the seeds of mistrust without good cause. I never gave much thought to what Columbus might value personally. But if he now means Tanner harm, then I'll crush him regardless. It's no different from the other Agartha rulers we've fought. We just have to keep all of that in mind when we face him. Well, well, you talk a big game for such a scrawny kid. You're gonna be a hell of a guy when you grow up. I guess. Must be your royal blood, huh? That said, you're so straightforward that I'd better be real easy for someone to get the drop on you. Thank you for the warning. Now, what is it that you want? Now that Agartha's rulers have been defeated, the men you've been fighting to free should be able to return to the surface. Oh my god, these faces. What do I want? You actually have to ask. Why, I want to rule this place myself, of course. When I first awoke here, I can't believe how wonderful this world was. It's a paradise. I see you're confused. And let me ask you this. What sort of world do you think this is? One where men are oppressed and women control everything? No, you've got it backwards. I'm talking why that's the case. Yeah, it's the best part of this whole underground world. Oh my god, his eyes glow. The fact that women can multiply endlessly. You saw it for yourselves, didn't you? Just a bit of seed and bam! A whole new woman. I couldn't believe it. It was like God had answered my prayers and brought all my dreams to life. What's so great about women multiplying? You mean I have to spell that out too? Because you can sell them for a high price. Oh my god. You can use women for all sorts of things, after all. To make it even better, these women are stronger than men, which means they can all do sorts of heavy labor that used to just be for male slaves. On top of that, it's easy to make practically endless amounts of them in no time at all. They don't even come out as children. It's a slave trader's dream. Wow, they're really wow. Bless you, FGO, for really going in on, yep, this is Columbus. You're a horrible person, Christopher Columbus. No country in the world condones slavery anymore. I think I don't know that. Of course I do. But that's just how it is in this day and age, right? Nobody had a problem with it in my era. I'm just acting according to the values of my own time. And it's not like my people invented slavery. Greece, Rome, the Middle East. It's been around forever. And that means all your heroic spirits who come from those times used slaves back then when they were alive, and they didn't think anything of it. Some of those heroic spirits hear that slavery's frowned upon now and decide to go with the times. Others hear that's frowned upon but decide slaves are still too useful to give up. That's all it comes down to, right? Who gets to decide whether that's right or wrong? When I grew up, slavery was normal. Who are you to tell me that was wrong? Oh, this is hitting a little close to home with what happened in the United States Capitol building recently. That's a complex subject. I have to say, though, God certainly hands out blessings and trials in equal measure. I thought as much back when I crossed the Atlantic. When I first awoke in this dream world come to life, it was already ruled by 3 queens, and I really had lost all my memories. Maybe whoever summoned me made a mistake somewhere. Couldn't say. Still, I may not have had my memories, but I was still me. So I followed my heart and set out to make my dream come true. At first, things seemed completely hopeless, but I never gave up. Now, how'd I get started? Oh yes, the thing I needed was a place to hide out safely. Oh, we get the dramatic backstory. Oh, she was here. Oh man, what's going on? I can't believe I'm actually here in Agartha. Take that, all you arrogant skeptics. I knew it existed. I had to after I said it did. I still don't know who summoned me here or why. But then, of course, I would be here. I have to be here. I bet anything Mahatma had a hand in this. These peaches are delicious and the river water's so clean, this will make for a great home base. Now, what should I investigate first? There's Shambhala, Agarthans. Oh, I can tell I'm gonna have my hands full just covering it all. This is a momentous day. One small step for a girl, one giant leap for the occult. I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but do you have a minute? An Agarthan? You're an Agarthan, aren't you? I have so many questions. What sort of ultimate truth have you arrived at? Why did you grow your beard that way? Is it some sort of spiritual thing? No, don't get the wrong idea. I'm in the same boat you are. I'm just a stray servant who was summoned here without any idea of what's going on. Where is Helena right now? You're just another servant. Phooey. So what's up? What do you want then? Hey, I just said we're in the same boat. I've been looking for somewhere safe and ended up here just like you. I was thinking we could help each other out. Help each other out, huh? I guess it would be tough to cover all the field work on my own. And, well, it might be handy to have someone around to gather more mundane information while I go about seeking the ultimate truth. Okay, you've got yourself a deal. I'll be the brains, you be the...
Great, thanks. In that case, it'd be really helpful to me if you died.
Yep, oh, I called it. Yep, I knew it. That face, that face. Dang, dude. What the... Oh, she didn't turn to gold dust. That's important.
I get a nice safe hideout and you get to disappear. Everybody wins.
Oh, you're scum.
I remember now. I killed a caster when I first discovered that Peach Blossom Spring. She seemed smart to go along with what I had planned, so I had to get rid of her just to be safe.
Then even your hideout was built on someone else's sacrifice? I never did find out what happened to Helen after she disappeared from Caldia. I wonder if...
Of course there's going to be sacrifices. I'm trying to claim this utopia all for myself, after all. I'm going to found my own country here, a kingdom of dreams, with an unlimited supply of slaves. Now the groundwork has been laid. If a leader is defeated, the women of this world obey their new one. That's how this world works. The question is, now that Penthesilia's been defeated, who's going to be that new leader?
I take it you aren't looking for a diplomatic solution.
Of course not. You already know why I choose to make my move now, don't you? Because I already have the perfect slave. Thanks for handing me the reins to this guy, Scheherazade.
She's like, ah, crap. That is perhaps the biggest wrinkle in all this. I would have made sure to stop you from giving him control of Megalos if I'd been there. It's too bad that our communications weren't working then. Because if there's one thing a slave trader should never have, it's a great hero in his service.
At last, this new world is almost mine. I can't wait to drop my anchor. You're up, my big, beautiful slave. It's time to put that monstrous power of yours to good use.
I knew this was a bad idea. Master, we can't let him win. Let's get him. This is not good. This is quite bad. All right. Are we fighting them together, or are they separate? And how many gutses does he have left? Okay, he has 2. All right. Okay, start with this. I wonder if it would be better to just, like, focus on killing one or the other first, you know? I don't know. Anyways, let's start by killing your crit rate. Because that's a problem if that hits. Let's go with, to start off, you don't deal extra damage. Let's go a little bit of this to start. Get some stars, get some meter for heroine. Violent Rage. Okay, Voyager. Hopefully that noble... Okay, not the worst. We can handle that for now. Okay, let's go to you and go... Let's have you deal just a good chunk of damage to begin with. Now, I don't want to desync their noble phantasms, because I want to be able to guard against them. Okay. You're really going for Carmilla first, huh? Score EX, bust her up. Okay. Now let's go... Okay, let's see here. Let's go defense down on you. Let's go... I'm not gonna use the thing until Heroine's C-Star giving until I'm at a point where I have a full combo with someone. Ah, Carmilla's dead. Dang it. That sucks. Well, take aim at your... Okay. Abigail. Okay, let's go... Let's try and get fear going on you guys. I think, yeah, that didn't work on you. Darn it. Okay, well. Okay. Just try and do as much as we can. Ah! Oh, thank God. I was like, am I gonna have to redo this entirely? Because this is not going well. Whew, okay, I was really worried. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Okay. Okay, so let's start with... Let's start with you and then put you guys in the back, right? Yep. Okay.
You should know better than most just how strong this hero is. And then there's my anchor. Every time I drop it, another part of my dream comes true. On one island, I find a land of healthy indigenous people just waiting to be enslaved. On another, a mountain of gold ready to be traded for glass beads. I can't wait to see what I'll find on this island. Santa Maria, drop anchor!
Yeah, we can't hold off both of them. This is not going great. Yeah. Hey, guess what? You're not fighting women anymore. Can you go sicko mode, Fergus? I don't want to die. Wowie, that was rough, but we made it. Are you alright, Master? Astolfo Dayon, are you alright? Gotta be honest, I'm pretty much out of gas here. We did not defeat all the Amazons, but it seems there is no longer any need to, as they are merely standing around staring blankly into space. I take it you have defeated Penthesilea? Yes, we did, but unfortunately...
I'm evil now.
It seems your misgivings were well-founded.
Well, look at you two jumping into the fray. What good little allies you are. You are, of course, welcome to join us. I can almost certainly find buyers who'd pay a great deal for the slaves of your particular bent. Oh, no. Talk about a priceless opportunity. Of course, I'll have to put some price to you if I'm going to be paid for my trouble.
Allies, eh? That reminds me of something I need to confirm.
Oh, and what might that be? Go on, ask me anything.
Are you the one who set fire to the hideout?
We got it in one. Really, who else would it be?
You mean that fire was actually...
Oh, come on, think about it. We're up against the Amazons, right? If they'd actually found our hideout, they wouldn't have just set it on fire. They'd come after us with axes and swords and the war cry to finish us off for good.
Then why would you destroy our hideout?
Why? Because you useless good-for-nothings are regularly shaking your boots at the idea of facing the Amazons again, of course. When his crew's freaking out, a good captain uses every tool at his disposal to keep the ship moving, including himself, the biggest tool of them all. Sometimes he'll keep two separate logbooks. Other times he'll stretch the facts as far as they can go to claim that land is near. It's the same thing here. I had to burn it all down to keep you useless idiots moving forward, to make you steel yourselves and convince you that you had to keep fighting in order to survive. I couldn't have you little turds.
Oh, okay, that word makes me giggle, I'm sorry.
Or your little turds resigning yourselves to being their slaves after coming this far. You were my slaves. You were the pawns I needed to claim this world for myself. You don't get to change masters. Unless I say so.
That all along, we were just...
After I claimed the Peach Blossom Spring, the next thing I needed was soldiers. Naturally, I quickly realized that men fed up with their lot in life here were my best bet. have to say you were a fine crew. Not one of you ever suspected I was anything less than altruistic.
This is really hitting close to home with current world politics. Did I say world politics? I mean current, highly localized politics to the United States of America. Fitting, Columbus is here.
I'm pretty used to putting down mutinies on my ships, so it was a pleasant surprise not to have to bother with that for you lot.
So many of us died because we trusted you.
I know.
Oh my god.
It broke my heart to see so many useful laborers die without having a chance to sell them off. But that's not enough to make me give up on my dream. It's like I always told you. As long as you don't give up, one day you'll reach your destination.
She doesn't break character for a minute, does he? There's no reason one cannot be both a positive thinker and an evil person. It merely makes one all the more despicable villain. I've known a number of people like him in my time, but I've never seen someone before so unabashed and with faces like that. I feel the same. At any rate, I feel much better now that you and Astolfo are here now. I'm certain that you were able to wound him badly in the last battle. What? Did I? I don't know about that. You can do this, Master. Oh, Columbus, this world is not for you. Foo-foo. Aw, let's take him down. I sure hope they make him have less HP this time. That'd be cool. But I'm probably going to take out Megalos first. Well, I wonder if the battle will end as soon as I get rid of him, though. Right? Because he's the one who has control.
Yeah.
No, but Megalos would just still Berserker Rage, so I don't think that's the case. So, in that case, well, you know what? I'm still going to do just a combo on you anyways to get some stuff here. Okay. Oh, I should have done the fear before he puts up mental debuff resist. Oh. I did special damage to him, it looked like. Yeah, shouldn't have done that. Ah, well. Oh, you're still hitting pretty hard. Okay, let's pop on the fear and defense down. Oh, they still got hit with terror. Nice. Okay, so let's go now. Let's go like this. Okay, big crit. Big hit. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's only a little bit of damage. I mean, that is good. He's stunned. Okay. So let's use this as a turn to just grab a ton of meter for you guys. Is Columbus considered a threat to the world? That'd be nice. Take aim at you. Okay. I'm gonna pop an evade on you because I need you to survive. And let's go like this. I'll give you enough meter. Good hit. Okay, you got yours. Good stuff. Voyager of the Storm. Mind's Eye Fake. Oh, he's got evade on. Now, is that evade for one turn? Okay, so let's instead go with you. Because I don't think yours removes buff for a single enemy. Well, that's a buff. Sicko mode. Let's go. That is a buff. If I remove that as a buff. And then deal significant damage. Yep, let's do that. We can do that with you, for sure, for sure. Okay. Hopefully it removes the buff before the damage. Let's see here. Because it says remove buff and deal significant damage, right? This will be our test. So you remove buff. Good, yep, it still deals damage. That's what we want. Did we break the gauge? We will in just a second, because we'll probably deal enough damage here. Yep. Yep, 80%. Yep, there we go. One gauge done. Okay. You're on to the next phase. Ooh, Alcyonius's tyranny. Whom I say? Okay, so now we're going to Mash. It is your time to go and avoid as much damage as you can. Okay. And we're gonna go then. Let's take some time to do some damage on you. Actually, let's go. Yeah. Let's do some damage to you. Get some meter. Oh my god. 200% right there, huh? Ooh! Rip Heroine. Didn't think that would happen. It's the first time seeing this, actually. Oh, the face. Dang, those are both multi-hits. Well, shoot. That's not good. Also not what I expected. Okay, well. Uh-oh. Let's take out Columbus then here. Up this on. Let's go attack. Defense down for 3 turns. Cool. Defense down for 3 turns. Attack up. Crit rate down. And let's go do a full combo on him because why not? Oh, this is not going great. May need to see, but here's the thing. Is there going to be the demon god pillar still? And if so, should I be waiting for that for the actual stuff? Okay, let's see here. Good. Okay, let's go like this for now. Deal as much damage as you can to him. Okay. Still hurting quite a bit. Conquistador EX, Buster up. Wondering... I almost feel like we won't be beating this one this time, but we'll see. I'm wondering if there's something I can do. Maybe it's secretly a survival mission, or maybe I only have to beat him the one time. I'm going to focus on killing Columbus right now. Because I'm going to see if that fixes stuff. Ow. Game. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, focus on that for now. I wonder if, like, this would be... If it really would help at all to get, like, a Merlin here for a group, you know, invincibility at all. I don't know, but because he is the bad type matchup. Words of encouragement to hard workers. Ignore invincible. Well, shoot! Don't kill Wuzetian. Great! That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all! That's not good. Okay, well. Let's do... Try your best. Okay, we're gonna try your best. Let's hope killing Columbus finishes the battle. Let's hope. Because I think you might. I mean, you're not technically male, but... Or female. Still did, like, half his HP. Now, if we get a bunch of crits... it's just not gonna be enough still. Let's hope that's... I really just need to hope that killing him finishes the battle. Oh, and he gets guts and a charge game. You'll love to see it. Okay, well let's get rid of that meter for you. Let's get rid of that for you. Pop this on. Remove that from you. Okay, Mash, let's start with just a full combo with you. Try your best to deal as much damage. Come on, 9,000? Nope, never mind. Oof. Okay. Okay, good. He still won't use it. It's literally a waste of a move. Uh-oh! I'm in danger. I don't have target focus on you. Ah! Okay, well, this'll literally be it, huh? Try your best, buddy. Do your best job. Oh, shoot, I should have switched over to Mash. Oh, no, I'm screwed. I should have switched over to Mash. Okay, well. I'm gonna try this again.
成功の剣を赤とか白とか黒とか消し去るべし。みんなには内緒だよ。
All right, there we go. That was tough. And you got your bond level 1 by really trying. God, that was really hard. I sure hope that this is the hardest quest here, because boy, geez, was it quite difficult, but we did it. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Okay, I just had to finish sending a work email, which I was doing in the middle of a fight, which is... That's the true difficult boss fight, is managing work and life. Games at the same time. Anyways, we did it! Megalos is done! You did it! Megalos is shut down! Thank you! Let's reboot him back for us!
Damn it!
It's over, Columbus!
Oh, no it isn't. Not yet. I'm not giving up. I'll never give up.
You can barely stand. If there was ever a time to give up, this is it. What more can you possibly... Wait, is that... Wait, is what? Oh, good. Wonderful. He had the Grail. Of course he did.
Good thing I had this stashed away.
Ah, crap. Oh no, it's a Tamate Bako. He must have still had one hidden on him. Damn it, we have to stop him from using it.
Too late! You'll never make it in time. Here, Megalos, I got a little pick-me-up for you.
Oh, it's like a square. You can actually see it rotating there.
It's way better than dried meat and wine. Go ahead and take as much magical energy as you want.
This is bad. If Megalos gets a second win while we're still exhausted. No, I can handle Megalos on his own. It's when they're together that's the problem.
Huh?
Did an arrow just send the Tamate Bako flying? Great shot! That was 1 in a million. It's gotta be an archer. I didn't think I would actually... Oh, it's you! Aw, yo. Resistance character. You're a new archer servant. But I guess all that training paid off. Oh, hoist by his own petard. It's like you always said, Captain. The important thing is to never give up.
You worthless excuse for a slave. You're not even fit to scrub my boots.
Is that so? Because as far as I'm concerned, you're not even fit to wear those boots. Take those puppies off. It's over. Hey, you can stab a dude. There's no problem. You did it. That wound is fatal. But please be careful, Fergus. Yes, I know. This is where the Demon God Pillar will...
Damn it. Damn it, I'm sorry, God. I ended up wasting all the good luck you gave.
Where's the Demon God Pillar, then?
But I'm not giving up. The next time I'm summoned, I'll find another treasure island to make my fortune. I can't wait. I'm counting the days already.
Oh, okay. Huh? Where? He's gone? Just like that? Bye, Megalos. Okay. Oh my god, is it Scheherazade? Oh no. Megalos as well. We have completely destroyed their spirit origins, but in that case... It appears the story has reached its conclusion. In any case, I trust you won't mind if I interject. Well, to be more precise, I've accumulated so much evidence so quickly that I've only now reached a point where I can interject. Oh my god. I just realized. You know who else was trying to be like, I can't die, can't die, can't die? The Demon God Pillar. Haha. Are you trying to say, Holmes? I do, of course, understand that there's no need for me to involve myself in this matter, but given my nature, I'm afraid I'm compelled to do so, regardless. Now then, Miss Curelite, I see you have your brow furrowed with quite a sweat. Would you care to elaborate on the mystery that still plagues you? That will explain how this whole matter began, and most likely how it will end. Our goal in coming here was to carry out the Remnant Order, but we still haven't found the Demon God Pillar, even though we know it's somewhere here in Agartha. Precisely. To be honest, I'm a bit disappointed. The evidence is so clear that it practically leads you to the conclusion by the nose. Nonetheless, since I know you'd be somewhat of a fan of mine, Miss Curelite, I shall take this occasion to repeat one of my best-known lines. Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. Well, guess who's still on our team? In this case, the impossible is the notion that Demon God Pillar could not have been hiding within one of the three leaders within the three nations of Agartha.
That its signal remains even after defeating all prior subjects proves that none of them were the culprit. We can safely eliminate Chaldea's servants from the pool of suspects as well. While not impossible for the pillow to have hidden within one of them, doing so would be needlessly complicated. Now it seems fair to assume that the servants you met in Agartha, who originated from Chaldea, were forcefully summoned here to serve specific roles. They were given roles in a story! While they may have functioned as hooks and page-turners to propel one through the story, they are highly unlikely to be part of the main cast. So given all that, what is the remains? Who is the one surviving servant we met here in Agartha who has no relation whatsoever to a Chaldea? You. And thus the story is complete. Thank you. Well, surprise. There was a deeper twist after all, I guess. Okay. At least there's that, and it's not just Shinjuku again, you know? At least there's that. The story comes to fruition. Is she just gonna, like, say, like, goodbye, I'm leaving, and that's it? Huh. Scheherazade! I don't understand. What do you mean the story is complete? Very well, my one miscast. Now that everything is concluded, I shall tell you. It's very simple. In brief, I created Agartha by having my noble phantasm, my stories, erode the real world. Put differently, you have all been inside my 1001 nights this entire time, but there's no desert. What? But that doesn't make any sense. The 1001 Nights does have a story set in an underground world, but it's nothing like this. And needless to say, they definitely don't include East, the Nightless City, El Dorado, the Peach Garden, or the Dragon Palace. That may be, but I never told the tales of Aladdin or Alibaba when I was alive either. Now I see, the 1001 Nights as we know them now contain a number of parts that were added over the course of various retellings. But if she's able to use them without any issue, it may be that she gets to decide what the 1001 Nights are. Indeed, stories I learned through books, stories I improvised myself, stories that came after my time, but that I could have plausibly told. The 1001 Nights were never a fixed set, but a malleable collective that grew over time. As such, it only makes sense that I would have a right to choose what goes into them. Now that you point that out, I can see the connection between this world and your noble phantasm. Fictional or not, everything here is part of a story. I might have realized it sooner if I paid more attention to that. And again, maybe I didn't realize it because there's still something I can't quite believe. The sheer scale and rigidity of this world. This is on a whole other level from the monsters Shakespeare wrote into existence in Shinjuku. Here, it's more like the rules of this world, rather that this entire singularity is itself a story. That's the equivalent of rewriting reality. That would have to be an incredibly powerful spell, something on par with the reality marble. I guess it could be possible for a demon god pillar, but still. I suspected as much. All stories, whether they be fiction or non-fiction, have an element of inauthenticity. Even non-fiction? Of course, after all, when one is describing events as a story, they have their bias, right? By definition, those events are not taking place in reality. Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay, English please, what's this all mean? It means the evidence was in plain sight from the beginning. Every servant here had some manner of inauthenticity about to them. That is the proof that this has all been a story. What do you mean by that, Holmes? This underground domain has blended together story and reality to an even greater degree than Shinjuku. In Shinjuku, the blend merely occurred as a result of Bale's choice to use phantom spirits. But in Agartha, I sense it to be a deliberate choice. Once this unnatural underground space was created, heroic spirits were summoned to it, but with significant alterations made to them. Some reactions were all but inevitable in such a process. In this case, I believe they were the story each servant was made to perform. Wait, back up. Did you say every servant here? I did indeed. Let us begin with the most obvious examples. Surely there was something that struck you as inauthentic about them. Christopher Columbus had amnesia.
Heracles was Heracles Megalos, an enormous, mindless beast in a constant berserk state. And Drake was Dahoot. Those are certainly the clearest examples, but I'm afraid I had no other choice. After all, Pyre Princess Dahoot, the ruler of Ys, was simply impossible to summon as a servant. I see, that puts one in mind of phantom spirits. Yeah, to be precise, Wu Zetian and the Nightless City have been nagging me for a while now. What do you mean? They're from entirely different periods. Wu Zetian is from the Tang Dynasty, while the Nightless City is from the Han. I let it pass by me at first since they both came from China, but when you think about it, it makes no sense for Wu Zetian to be the ruler of the Nightless City. They have no connection other than their country, and they're hundreds of years apart historically. Assuming that was indeed Wu Zetian's inauthenticity, the final piece is the Amazons, the most elementary of all these errors. They fall into much the same category as Wu Zetian in that their historical domain greatly different from the land they controlled here. Yeah, so this got me, but didn't the Amazons live in the jungle? Precisely. Those who lived in the jungles of South America, the ones who protected El Dorado, are entirely different from the warrior women of Greek mythology. Some believe that the tribal women who lived in the jungle only came to be associated due to their similarities to the myth. Yeah, that's something that I got wrong, which people pointed out, but I didn't think would actually be a plot. I thought that was just fate being fate. And that is why the river and surrounding area came to be known as the Amazon. In essence, the Greek figures were no more than the model for those in the story of El Dorado. And so the fact that Penthesilea lived in El Dorado was itself another inauthenticity. Yeah, because like I did not understand why these Greek warrior women were in South America. I was very confused. So that, yeah. And then there's me, the fledgling warrior, the Fergus who's nothing like the Fergus you all know. Scheherazade, you said I was your one miscast. What do you mean by that? Fergus MacRoik. Your intended role was to stir up Agartha, though in a different way than Heracles. I had read that you were the embodiment of male sexuality, that you required 7 women every night just to satisfy your lust. Oh god, that's me. I thought you would be even lustier if I summoned you in your youth, but you ended up being too young. I could not have imagined that you would appear as a boy uncomfortable around women, to the point that you could not even raise a hand against one. You are by far my greatest miscalculation. A miscalculation? I'm only here because of a mistake. I'm a pointless side character, a half-baked extra. I hate to admit it, but that all makes a lot of sense. I haven't been any help in a single battle so far. I mean, you did land the finishing blow on Columbus. It didn't matter whether I was there or not. That's only true for the audience. For me, this adventure has been... Fergus. Yes, Master Fergus's inauthenticity was his youth. Essentially, everything we see before us now. One might go as far as to assert that every other servant who had been summoned here and eliminated prior to our meeting them would have had some inauthentic characteristic about them. Then the noble phantasm you've been using all this time, Aflila Walila, the 1001 Nights. That is what you used to create this world, and to summon twisted forms of servants to fill it. I only have one question. Why would you do such a thing? You really have to ask. I thought my desire had been made quite clear. I've certainly voiced it often enough. Then your objective is to live a long life? No, I never said anything like that. All I want is to not die. Is that not the same thing? Not in the slightest. As long as you are alive, you will one day have to die. Excuse me, but you do know that we're all servants, right? What difference does that make? To exist now inevitably means dying later. It's the same thing. In the end, we servants are nothing more than familiars. Once our task is finished, we disappear. That, too, is death. It holds the same chill, the same solitude, misery, the same terrifying intercourse with nothingness as you cease to exist. I can't stand it. I spent every one of those 1001 nights wishing for nothing more than to not die. Every fiber of my being is being terrified to death. And as a heroic spirit, the only way for me to avoid dying is to destroy the world. The one who summoned me taught me that. Oh, who summoned you then? Oh, the man must be the demon god pillar, right. When she first showed up, I, of course, scanned her for the demon god pillar's signal. If she really is the one who's been working with him, then how did they avoid this detection? Let's not forget the other little tiny things she brought up. Did you say destroy the world? Agartha's story is one in which related stories, and those of servants summoned here, mingle and fight, and ultimately comes to fruition once they disappear. My noble phantasm gives stories form. His power made them real. Soon, very soon, my story, the story of Agartha, will assume the form it was always meant to take. Hey, everything's shaking. It's an earthquake. It's not that, I can't believe it. Your Z-axis coordinates are rising rapidly. We're T-posing into the sky. The ground is moving, the sky is splitting. It's like entire space is moving upward. Oh, are we gonna fly? Woo! Oh, are we flying? This whole thing is flying right now. Oh, yeah, wow, we're in the sky. I just realized there's sky. That's a thing. I forgot about the sky. There's a real sky instead of a rocky ceiling now. Impossible. You mean to tell me we're flying? This is Agartha's final form come to life. Another story all its own. It is now the floating city of Laputa. Hey, don't say that in Mexico. Hey, woohoo, that's a bad... Woohoo! Oh, ironic, we're in El Dorado now. It's Spanish. It's, no. But yeah, Laputa, the city, yeah, of course. I offered up everything I had to the king in order to not die. Not only my stories, but my body as well. As such, there could be no more fitting name for the finale than... Oh my god, they're doing... Oh, that's... Okay. That's kind of raw. Because that's what it means in Spanish. Oh! Okay, for real, the payoff for this is kind of worth it. Because Laputa, the city in the sky... But Laputa also means the whore in Spanish. That's amazing! Rise, Laputa. Oh no, don't say it like that. Put it together more, Tanner. Gaze down upon the earth and plummet towards it. You shall be the last of the mythical cities, the destroyer of the world's natural laws. Okay, no. Okay. I was a little bit like, man, Agartha kind of sucks. And then... Whoa, cutscene. Yo, whoa! Alright, Final Fantasy VI, calm down now. Yo, look at this Chrono Trigger world map. Yo, that's sick. Yo, that's awesome. Okay, no, Agartha kind of redeemed itself in the end for that amazing payoff. Yo, that's cool. Yo, this is rad. Yo, I like this quite a bit. Oh, look! Now it's Phantasmal Floating City Laputa. Yo, that's cool! Okay. Never mind. I kind of really like this now. I'm kind of digging this. Oh, this is the end, huh? Oh, wow. We got a grand conclusion to go through still. Okay. Well, that's going to be a Demon God Pillar for sure. So you know what? Let's get for us then I need a pocket Merlin. I need a Merlin. Where's my Merlin? Does no one have a Merlin for me? Please. Please, I need the boy. Oh, there we go. Shiro is the red man. What does that mean? And then I'm also going to go with then kill Caster. And hey, guess what? We have ourselves a new powerful servant to put in. He's not maxed out yet, but he's still more powerful than a lot of people anyways. We're going to move you in. So let's go with this. Let's go with actually C-Star gain, because that'll be very useful with Astolfo for sure. Actually, ignore invincible and more damage to caster. Don't mind if I do. All right. Okay, let's see here. Honestly, I'm gonna switch you out for that, and then are you single target or multi-target? I don't actually know. I still have to do your event. All enemies. Okay, so then honestly, I might as well then just stick with stick with you, because at least your multi-target is like, you know, maxed out and stuff. Okay. You can then get let's go with Prisma Cosmos on you. You can get I need green and stat up. I need not arts, I need quick card up. Noble Phantasm gain, Krita, yeah, it should work. Okay, I think we got this. And if I need to switch you out, I will after, but I really want to level you up. Women of Agartha, that's the end. We're flying, we're actually flying. How's this happening? I'd forgotten they were still here. This is bad, they're starting to panic. Hey, I've got a job for you guys. Huh? Real simple. Get out of here. Find as many of the men in prison here as you can, and round them all up. Once we've done that, I want you to meet us back by the boats we used to get here. Oh, and don't worry about the Amazons. They should be busy zoning out like zombies. You can even steal their horses if you wanted. Now go on, hurry it up. Okay, we're on it. Well done, that was an excellent idea, giving them a job so they wouldn't have time to panic. Hey, people are always telling me I'm the sort who comes through when things get real bad. Yep, that's the ending of Apocryphal, alright? Besides, we were gonna have to do something about the men still in prison here at some point anyway. All the more so now that we literally have liftoff. Indeed, not to mention this area is likely to become even more dangerous. It would certainly be best not to have ordinary humans close at hand. Now then? Now that our spectators have left for the time being, Miss Scheherazade, allow me to ask you a question. Where exactly do you intend to have this place plummet? Nowhere in particular. Any heavily populated city will do. Oh no, it's starting to shift horizontally too. It's definitely setting a course for somewhere. Then we need to act, and quickly. At least right now, we're still above the relatively uninhabited Nepalese mountains, but there's still got to be at least some people seeing this. These last few minutes alone are going to be a nightmare for the Mage Association of this time period to clean up. Good thing it's not us. And if that weren't enough, you're also going to drop this huge landmass on a heavily populated city? Oh god. This is just, Age of Ultron's ending. It's a disaster. It'd be catastrophic, catastrophe like we've never seen before. Thousands of people would die. I'm afraid it could be orders of a magnitude greater than that. To make matters worse, the damage won't be limited to the physical realm. We're still experiencing the after effects of the Goetia mess, so the world hasn't completely stabilized yet. There's no telling what sort of chaos this could unleash. This is exactly the point. There is a reason why I'm going to have a fictional city destroy a real one. By doing so, I will destroy the concept of mystical secrets. What? Once Laputa plummets onto a real city, people everywhere will be forced to accept that a place of fiction is as real as the place it destroyed and the people it killed. Once that happens, it will change the world. Everyone will know that mystical beings exist, and in consequence, everyone will attempt to learn their secrets for themselves. Eventually, the mystical may become an ordinary part of everyone's life. Wait, if that actually happens, then... Indeed, once mystics become available to all, they will cease to be mystics. Your syndrome! Once everyone's super, no one is. That is the future I wish to bring about. A world where mystics lose all substance and power, and the servant summoning system becomes obsolete. Oh, so she never wants... Oh, she wants to kill the summoning system so she never gets summoned so she can endlessly not die. Okay, yeah. Otherwise, I'll have to die again and again. I'll have to constantly live in fear of death. I understand her motives, at least. I don't agree with them, but I understand them. I'll never be able to escape the insidiousness of knowing my death is assured whenever I'm summoned. You would go so far just to avoid death? Can't you understand how I feel? No, I can't. Your fear of death is far out of proportion for any living creature. If it isn't death you fear, but the idea of yourself dying, then something has gone wrong with your life. To be fair, that's pretty normal for most heroic spirits. Let me share now what I held back that night. Our perspectives on death couldn't be more different. I am a warrior. From the day I was born, I have been taught that to die is an honor. The only aspect of death we fear is that we might die having violated our pride or geas, not death itself. Death is inevitable for all living beings. The path you take to death is your life. You should be fighting what led you to fear death to such a degree, not death itself. You surprise me, young Fergus. You are far more composed than warriors twice your age. Your grown-up self must be a wise and Nope! I'm right there with all of you, but now is not the time. But I am not that strong. I never was, for I am not a warrior. I simply cannot help but wish to not die. That is all I can think about. All I can think about. I don't want to be strangled. I don't want to be cut. I don't want to be flogged. I don't want to be burned. I don't want to be stabbed. I don't want to be starved. I don't want to be shot. I don't want to be eaten. I don't want to be crushed. I don't want to be poisoned. There are so many ways to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die no matter what. That's all I've ever wanted. For me, stories were my lifeline. A thin, flimsy lifeline, composed solely of words I strung together reticently, that's a word, uncertainly. I thought your motive was much braver than that. That's right, Master. I know the story of 1001 Nights, the Arabian Nights as well. In it, there was a king who was taking virgins as wives and killing them the next morning. And you volunteered to go and stop him because it was the right thing to do, didn't you? At first, yes. But do you know what it's like to spend night after night with a deranged king who no longer trusts women, who also looks like Dr. Eggman from the Sonic the Hedgehog series? The fear that comes with never knowing if the next day will be your last. He couldn't be reasoned with or bargained with. He would simply kill women for no reason at all. I could have been killed merely because the wind blew or because it rained. Anything could have set him off. And of course, it was always possible that he would grow tired of my stories and decide to kill me rather than to wait to find out what happens next. It was as though I lived with a poisonous insect who could kill me but with a single sting. That is why after some time, all I had left was the desire to not die. That was all I had. I devoted my entire being towards fulfilling it. Words, expressions, presence, gaze, servitude, demeanor, opinions, changes, worldview. I missed stories, pleasure, temperature, usefulness, submissiveness, stimulation. I gave up everything I had, also I wouldn't have to die. And at long last, after 1,000 interminable nights, the king finally came to his senses. After all that, when I had lived my one and only life, I was forced to become a heroic spirit. After I had been shaped and formed solely by my desire to not die, I went and became a being that is doomed to repeatedly be summoned and always disappear. Kings are both great in stature and foolish in mind. Agartha has proven as much. A single person attempting to lead a nation will inevitably end in discord, or worse, Skype. Regardless of whether that discord leads to failure among its people or failure in the nation itself, I know now that the responsibility for either outcome falls on the king. From the outside, the king will appear foolish or even tyrannical. No matter how skilled a warrior they are, kings who cannot accept that foolishness will not stay king. My future self knows that well. Nothing I can say to you could make up for the suffering you endured, spending 1,000 nights with such a foolish king. But I can... just drop something. I can say this. I won't let you destroy the world simply because you don't want to die. We Celtic warriors see the world as a battlefield of honor, and your story contains no hint of honor. Yeah, I don't really get what's going on right now. But I do know I definitely don't want the servant system going away. I don't mean I never get to visit any new places or meet anyone new, or get to send anyone off with a word of encouragement ever again, right? That'd be awful. I don't want to forget those tears. I am a Knight of the White Lily, sworn to protect France. Indirect though it may be, I am proud that I can continue to fulfill my duty, even in death. If you wish to remove the means of fulfilling that duty, that means you are an enemy of France and me.
Above all, I can't let you cause a catastrophe like that's not good.
Well said, Master. If a landmass this size struck the Earth, the damage would be cataclysmic. We absolutely have to prevent that, no matter what. Fearing death, clinging to life, attempting to destroy everything, that may be the same as the Demon God King's plan. But she has nothing beyond that. She has no intention of remaking the planet, nor of starting over. All she's doing is trying to destroy the world out of petty personal desire. Again, she has nothing beyond that. I don't know how much influence the Demon God Pillar has had on her, but this whole idea is twisted. She's trying to commit suicide by destroying the world, also that she'll never have to die again. Don't misunderstand me. I would just as soon leave the world out of this if I could. The one who summoned me told me that there was one heroic spirit who voluntarily disappeared from the throne of his own accord. How I envy him. Things would have been so much easier if only I could do that too. You're really not calling him in vain right now, are you? You've got it completely backwards. You have no idea what a great and tragic feat it was for him to disappear from the throne like that. Whether it's potential they failed to live up to or tasks they'd completed, every great person has unfinished business of one kind or another. Only those that have succeeded at leaving nothing at all behind can truly disappear from this universe. His soul will never transmigrate. No one will ever tell his stories again. He'll never be needed by anyone for anything. He had no choice but to disappear into the void, and you envy him for that. You don't need to say anything, Master. I feel the same way. She has no idea the fury she's just incited in all of us. Yeah, now I'm mad. Come on, let's show her just how wrong-headed her envy is. Okay, this is gonna hurt. All I want is to not die, nothing more. So why are you gonna try to subject me to that again? How can you be so cruel? Very well then, I suppose I have to fight. I don't want to die. I doubt you'll let me go, no matter how beautiful a Dogeise I present. I have nothing against you, Tanner. If anything, I envy you too. Out of everyone here, you're the only one who will never have to die again once you are dead. So, okay. From right now, I don't hate her character because I understand it. Now, that's not saying I agree with it. In fact, I heavily disagree with it, and especially bringing up Bedivere. That sucks. Oh, she's bringing in like a ton of like dudes from the stories, I guess. That's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, so I don't oh wow, she's going to bring in different this is going to be hard. Ooh, don't like that. Okay. So yeah, I disagree with her, but I understand where she's coming from, if that makes sense. Okay? Okay. Now that we're on the same page, let's focus on wait, what's it say? Increased resistance attacks from king enemies. Is Asar a king? That's the question, right? Let's start off with I don't need to stun her right now. I'm gonna hold on to that. Sea Star gain. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's get a ton of Sea Stars to get kind of started off here. I bet you if I kill her, it'll just get rid of. Let's go. Oh, ow. Okay. Now let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's see. If Ivan deals like no damage, then he's technically a king. He looks to be yeah, he's absolutely a king character. Darn it. Okay, well. Bed Chamber Survival. Great. Great! Astolfo resisted. But at what cost? Cost of an entire turn. Okay, well, that sucks. Okay, so just do your best for one attack. Okay. Alright, let's get some healing going. So let's go. We need to definitely start healing here, so let's go like this. That should pop this on you. Might as well. Because they have cooldowns. Let's get those cooldowns kind of rolling. Remove debuffs. Gain each turn. Apply invincible and decrease and remove buffs for all enemies. Okay, wow. Let's focus on... Oh, we have Garden of Avalon. Okay, let's use that. Let's use this turn to just get healing and do enough damage at least to start. See, I didn't think there'd be I thought it'd be a Demon God Pillar who's Demon God element, not, you know, a ton of characters. We'll see here. Okay. Ow. We got a big Ivan combo now. Let's go. Let me go apply Invincible just in case the Ebony Horse tries to attack him and attack down, which will be useful. So let's go like this. Yeah, that is majorly decreased damage. Well, it'll be the best that we got for now. Rip in piss. Okay. Okay, now we're going to... Because yours attacks everyone, so let's go like this. Okay, and let's go... Noble Phantasm Strength, Heavy Damage, Decreased Buster Card Resistance. Yeah, that's something we want. So let's go... Yeah, let's do that to get even stronger. I mean, even with the resist, it's actually not being pretty bad. So let's do that. Like, you do deal good damage, so let's go. Also, hey, I was super wrong. He absolutely voices Kiryu. I just somehow missed that on the list. Because I was like, it sounds so much like him. And we're getting the slow version, because it's the first time seeing it as, you know, on our team. Yeah, very clearly Kiryu's voice. You can absolutely hear it. Yeah, like there's such a cadence to the sound of Kiryu's voice that it's like, you know it's him. That did not deal as much damage even to the other enemies as I would have expected. Full of red. Okay. And hey, we're gonna get another Merlin combo going, so that's useful. Oh, it's so weird coming from the other angle. Okay, so let's go. Defense up. Let's get some healing going, and because it's gonna finish her off anyways, let's go to get some more for you again. Because, hey, it dealt damage. Yeah, do that again. I still deal enough, right? 100%. Oh my god, that sucks. Majestic Step. Uh-oh. Well, Mash, you need to save the day for the first hit here. Okay. Moonlight. Okay, what's that do? Target focus. Interesting. Okay, Storyteller. Noble Phantasm lost because he is a king, right? Okay. Okay, that's how he's gonna make it, or she's gonna make it, rather. I understand now. Okay, well, let's go. Let's do this to get rid of you first. Hit that crit. Okay. Okay, at least we can get another healing going. Okay, so let's go. Okay. You know what? Let's pop this on you. Let's pop this on you to do as much damage as we can here. And we're gonna go Camelot, Garden, big hit. Even with the damage down, he's still dealing pretty good damage. It's a long battle more than anything. And this will get us more sea stars, which will be very useful also. Okay, yeah, this will hit all three for some pretty major damage, I assume. 300% Noble Phantasm strength up, Buster increased, and all that. Let's see. How much did you do to her? Not a ton, actually. Never mind, but oh well. King that he is, doesn't deal the most damage, but hey, 'tis what it is. Let's do an attack up then. Because then let's go to you, and we're gonna go... Let's keep getting meter to keep healing, defense up, and big hit. This strategy is actually going fairly okay, it looks. Dang, you didn't die, though. Okay, defense up. Oh, look. Guess what? We can go defense up. We can go invincible on you. Although Merlin would probably be better. Let's get healing on you. Let's go like this. Hey! It keeps happening. We're gonna heal a lot each turn. If we just keep this up, we're gonna get like full heals every turn. Like that's gonna be great. And Lord Camelot will deal defense up plus the stuff, so I don't think we'll take much damage at all from her Noble Phantasm, but we'll see. Especially with the damage cut. And he's gonna die, right? Yeah, good. So he's out. Alright, let's see how much we do. Even with the Kingslayer, we'll see how much we do. Oh, it's zeros, huh? Well, that's good. That's real good. I like that. And doesn't it? It gives us like a lot of meter too, honestly. Oh, you silly Billy. Okay. Oh, he's stunned though. That's fine. In that case, let's go with because let's see here. Okay, let's maybe see about just dealing as much damage to you as we can here, so that we don't have to worry about the haunted house owner. Yeah, so these are just myths from, I guess, kind of everywhere, huh? Is that going to be enough to do the 18? Yep, cool. I'm sure actually killing her ads would probably be the easier way to go about this, and oh, geez. Oh, look at that unique model that I've never seen before. It's kind of wild. Let's use this turn to do this. As much as I can. This seems to be a very long battle, but not a hard one for sure right now. What did that do? Mental resist down? Okay. And guess what? We got another turn of the same thing. Heck yeah. Increase your gain. Let's put that on so that we don't have to worry about it. And let's go... Garden Camelot. It's very... Oh, I can't read it. I didn't read it. It's gone now. That's fine. This strategy is lame as hell, but by God is it working. And it helps that I definitely have a bunch more riders in the back, so I don't have to worry too much when we get to the end and it's just her left. Again, even with the damage down, it's still doing good stuff. That's a cool attack. Just giving some crazy jukes. Left, right, left, right. Okay, so let's go Probably take you out, honestly. Let's go.
了解
Just get rid of you here. Yeah, it seems like getting rid of them might be smarter. Less noble phantasms or supers to deal with, too. See, that's the annoying one. Oh, hey, it missed. Sick. Just a Jin. Okay, so let's go. Well, we got your super, which will be very good. In fact, let's go decrease their attack. Buff yourself. Do you have hero? You do. Crit strength up. And let's go attack up. And let's go. This'll deal some major Mundo damage. This'll kill the Jin too, I bet. It'll kill the Robe Maiden for sure. It'll deal a lot of damage to Scheherazade. Good stuff. 70,000. Yeah, look at this. Hit that crit? Nope. Yeah, okay, one more done. Is she gonna use her thing when there's no one left? Yes, that's fine. Okay, Marble Prince and the Brass Knight. Okay. Yeah, so she didn't use her thing to say that you need to hit them, which is very useful. Damage decrease. In fact, shouldn't have used that. We'll use this instead. And let's go. We got this. We got this. God, it's taking forever, though. I might have to stop for a break. Just for myself. And you're gonna do... Haha! Guardian's Fighting Spirit. Okay, he's still gonna be a problem, though, with his big steppies, I bet. The final big steppy. Okay. And let's see here. Let's go. Mash. Let's get rid of Big Steppy, because he's going to be a problem. In fact, honestly, do this to just get rid of him as quick as possible, because that final 60% damage there probably do some good stuff. Hit the crit. Nope. Well, never mind. Sting output. Fighting Spirit. Yeah, please, please no Steppy. Please no Steppy. Okay, well, let's go. This will get enough for Ivan to do his super after too anyways, so... Yeah, this is... I feel Giga Brain right now, even though I've done this before, and I know that this is like scummy, but who cares? God, Mash is such a good character in her original costume. Like, what did they do with Ortonax? I don't get it. Okay, good, that wasn't a crit. If that was a crit, that would have hurt. Okay, let's go. Okay. Again, let's get rid of you here. The Brass Knight I'm not too worried about. Watch him actually end up being like a problem. That do enough? Nope. Definitely want to get him to max level though, because he's not at full output. No good. Okay, let's go.
了解
This'll kill the guy in the. Should we go 90? Let's see here. Let's go. Let's do an attack up, because then let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's see how much we can do. Kill him. Good. And then let's see here. Will this do 80? Good. Okay. Yeah, please hit him for that meter there. Don't mind if I do. Okay, let's go. Put another one of these on, because you can't stop me. And the next turn we'll have Mash and Ivan be ready to go.
そこは壁もなく城もなく見せない始まりの空魂のありかを見せようかガーデン・オブ・アバロン
Video so far has been 2 hours and 2 minutes my time. She's really trying to not die, huh? Never? Well, good. He doesn't need to go right now. I don't need Merlin to go. Let's go. Pop an invincible on, because he can't. Even though I doubt he'll do too much damage, but pop this. Let's see here.
それは全ての傷全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷強兵せよローダーケメロット
We're like so close. If there's a phase 2, I'm gonna scream. If it's like, haha, I'm not dead yet, let's go for round 2. Mind you, by being, you know, putting on Ivan definitely didn't help. And another one. Let's see how much we get hit for. Okay, so he's getting hit. Actually, Merlin took some damage there. How much? Let's see. Still alive? Yeah, he's still alive. Okay, so let's go. Do some of this. Try and get Merlin to get some more meter again to get that healing going. Anti-hero? Have you even done that one before? Oh, that gave her guts, because of course she did. Of course she needs guts here too. Aw, great. You'll love to see it. Okay, one hit. At least we can get around guts with multiple party members here, of course. Or popping a Noble Phantasm. Okay, let's go... let's do a full combo with you. Get yourself some stars. Let's go... Move buffs, get rid of your defense down. Hey, yeah, that counts as a buff. Sick. Let's do it. Good. Guts is a buff. Alright. Go to town. At least as much as you can. What with her inherent defensive bonus. Also, it's multi-hit, so it's not going to deal tons of damage, but let's see. Buster resist down, though, again. So let's see. It's like decent damage. Okay. One more time, huh? Okay. We're doing this. And we're gonna go Hit that.
小さ
Yeah, let's go like this. Hit that 90 at the end there, though I don't think we really need it, but
星の宇宙
like I don't think we need the Garden of Avalon, but I'm gonna put it on just in case.
罪なき者のみ通るがいいガーデン・オブ・アバロン
Come on, crit. It's 90. Yeah, nearly there.
山場です
Like, you're really trying, but those zeros should explain a lot to you. Okay, let's go attack up.
夢の意味
Alright, let's go. I'm not gonna use... I mean, I could do a mash super, but...
了解落ち着いて
I mean, I could do...
はい落ち着いて
I could do this to try and get... Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Because then this will hit the guts. And then mash will finish her off. And she runs away, she doesn't even die. Because, of course, there's going to be a phase 2. That took forever. But hey, these items, though, I'll take them. I will take those. I need to move. I've been sitting in this seat for like 2 hours. Okay. I'm going... Oh... I'm going to get up and move. I will see you all for the conclusion in a second.